In Psalm 119, verses 97 through 104, King David gives us the beautiful Otiot meaning of the Hebrew letter Mem, the letter that is a picture of water, and shows us that out of the spring of the Torah flows true wisdom. The letter Mem has the meaning of water, waves, chaos, movement, nations, blood, spring of the Torah, wisdom, knowledge, languages, and it can mean from and than. Psalm 119, verse 97, Mem, oh how I love your Torah, it is my study all day long. Oh how in this passage is Ma, and it begins with the letter Mem. The word is Hebrew Strong's 4100, Ma, and Meh. It has the meaning of what, how, or anything. Both Torah and study in this passage show the meaning of the letter Mem, for it is by studying the Torah that we gain a deeper understanding and gain true wisdom. Psalm 119, verse 98, your commands make me wiser than my enemies, for it is ever before me. There are two words in this passage that starts with the letter Mem. The first one is than my enemies. The word used is Hebrew Strong's 341 oyeb, and it means an enemy or a foe. By adding Mem to the beginning, it adds the word than. The word then becomes miyoyebe. The next word is Hebrew Strong's 4687, mitzvah. It means commandments or commands. Your commands make me wiser than my enemies shows the letter Mem, which has the meaning of wisdom. And what greater wisdom is there than what you gain by knowing his commandments? Psalm 119, verse 99, I have more understanding than all my teachers, for your witnesses are my study. Than all starts with the letter Mem, and the word used is Hebrew Strong's 3605, call, which has the meaning of the whole or all. And when the letter Mem is added to the word, it is mikal and has the meaning of than all. The words my teacher starts with the letter Mem, and the word is Hebrew Strong's 3925, lamad, which means to exercise in and learn. But when the letter Mem is added to it, it becomes malamadah, which means my teachers, which shows that Mem can mean my as well. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for your witnesses are my study. Shows the letter Mem, for when you truly study his word, the Ruach will teach you knowledge that you won't learn from a man. True wisdom and the meaning of Mem, like the depths of the sea, great is the wisdom gained through his word. Psalm 119, verse 100, I understand more than the aged, for I have observed your orders. More than the aged starts with the letter Mem, and the word used comes from Hebrew Strong's 2205, which means old or ancient. The word is mizakanim. Notice in this word the Mem was added to the beginning and the end. When added to the beginning, it makes it more than. And when Mem is added to the end of a word, it gives plurality, like in the word kodashim, a word that means called out, but when the Mem is added to the end of it, it means called out ones. I understand more than the aged, for I have observed your orders. When you observe his commandments, you gain great knowledge, showing the letter Mem, which shows from the spring of Torah comes great wisdom and understanding. Psalm 119, verse 101, I have restrained my feet from every evil way, that I might guard your word. From every in this passage starts with the letter Mem. The word used is Hebrew Strong's 3605, which means the whole or all, and with Mem added to it, it is mikal, which gives the meaning of from every, showing the letter Mem, which means from. I have restrained my feet from every evil way, that I might guard your word. shows the letter Mem, that means the word of the Most High. And when we guard his word, we show great wisdom that only comes from above. Psalm 119, verse 102. I have not turned aside from your right rulings, for you yourself have taught me. From your right ruling starts with the letter Mem, and the word used is Hebrew Strong's 4941 mishpat, which means judgments. Staying in his right rulings and being taught by him shows the letter Mem, because the deeper understanding of his commands come only through spending time in prayer with Yahweh. Psalm 119, verse 103. How sweet to my taste has your word been, more than honey to my mouth. There are two words in this passage that starts with the letter Mem. The first one is Hebrew Strong's 4100, ma, me, or me, which means what, how, or anything. And Hebrew Strong's 1706, debash, which means honey, but with Mem added to it, it is mibdabash, which means more than honey. Your word shows the letter Mem, for his word is sweet to our speech, and sometimes can be bitter to our understanding, because it is so deep, like the oceans that the letter Mem is a picture of. Psalm 119, verse 104. From your orders I get understanding, therefore I have hated every false way. The word from your order starts with the letter Mem, and the word used is Hebrew Strong's 6490 pequad, which means precepts or commandments, and with the letter Mem added to word, it becomes mepikudeka, which has the meaning of from your precepts, or in this translation, from your orders. True understanding comes from his commandments, and when you gain wisdom, the wicked ways of this world you will hate. Like John said in 1 John 5:3, for this is the love for Elohim, that we guard his commands, and his commands are not heavy. Yochanan John 15:5, I am the vine, you are the branches. He who stays in me and I in him, he bears much fruit, because without me you are able to do naught. Yahusha told us that we are the Netzarim, a word that means branch or watch. But when the Mem is added to the end, we get the words watcher or watchman and the words branches. So we are to watch over his commands, and because branches are connected to the vine, we are in him as he is in us. There should be no division between us, for Yahweh our Elohim is one. Deuteronomy 6:4. Hear, O Yisrael, Yahweh our Elohim, Yahweh is one. The word used in this passage is echad, Hebrew Strong's 259, which means one. Family, I encourage you to be one in the true belief of our Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, and to watch over his commands, and show love to the brotherhood as he showed great love to us all. My prayer is that this message will encourage you and lift you up. And as always, I pray that Yahweh blesses you and keeps you. Shalom.